when the white man came, right, the Europeans came to our countries, they forced us to do what? To do what? To wear what you're wearing. And if you didn't wear it, what happened? You was killed. You was burned alive. All of the Catholic Church, all of Christianity, bro, is of the devil. So how in the hell are you, all three of y'all, wearing a sign that was used to slaughter your people?
I can't do that. The white man bought me this.
Bro, who? No matter if your mother bought you that or your grandmother bought you that, who you gonna listen to? God or your grandmother? So what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Read it again. Read it again.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Because you want to be worthy of God, my brother. And don't put it right there. Do it right there. Do it right there where it says the bed. Come on, brother. Come on. So clap.
That's right. That's right.
And bro, and you want to do it for me. Trust me. Trust me.
You put his in his mind.
Where's it at? Bro, throw that out, bro. And again, you want to do it for us. Trust me. Trust me. You know what you did it for? You did it for God. Right, come on.
That the image of the beast should both speak.
Now it says the image of the beast is gonna speak. Now how does this image, because it's just a painting, right? But how does this image speak? How does this image speak? I'll give you the answer. You go to any church, whether here in Dykeman, you go to Colombia, because we traveled. You go to PR, DR, Guatemala. All of the churches, what color images they have? Is it black images? Yeah, you said yeah?
No.
What kind of images is it? Well, what kind of color? Yes, say it, white. You go to any church in New York City, you're going to find this in the front of the church, right? Because that's how it speaks. Any biblical movie, right, about Jesus, God, what kind of actors do they use? I never seen a Dominican play Jesus before, saying Tato. I never seen a Dominican play Christ before. And if he did, it'll be the funniest movie ever.
Right.
No, but no, I got you. But I'm saying this. All of the movies you see about Jesus, Noah, or what? All of them are white actors. That's how his image speaks, through his religion, through his movies, through his media. Right, come on?
And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Now it says, and whichever person did not worship the image, what will happen? Now what will happen to the man? Read it again, he didn't pay attention, come on.
And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
It says, whoever did not bow down to this image, what will happen to him? Now, did that happen to our people, yes or no? You said no? Put that down, remind, hold this up. Hold this up high, hold this up high. Hold this up high, because this is King Atahualpa, a cacique of Peru. What's happening to him right there? What's being done to him right here? He's being burned alive. What's being held onto his face? The what? Because all throughout Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, South, Central North America, when the white man came, right, the Europeans came to our countries, they forced us to do what? To do what? To wear what you're wearing. And if you didn't wear it, what happened? You was killed. You was burned alive. That's what the Bible says. And if you would not worship the image of the beast, you were put to death. Now you see you love God, right? Give me Isaiah 30:22.
Bring it
Think
up.
about it, bro. How in the hell are you wearing a symbol that was used to kill your parents? To kill your these were your daughters. Look at this. There's a baby split in half. That could have been your daughter. That could have been your wife raped in front of you. Look at it right here, bro. We was burned by the stakes. We was burned by 13s. Why? 12 for the apostles and 1 under Christ. And look what's being done. She is baptizing a dead baby and the mother. Because, bruh, all of the Catholic Church, all of Christianity, bro, is of the devil. So how in the hell are you, all three of y'all, wearing a sign that was used to slaughter your people? Like, think about it, bro. Would you wear a swastika? Why not, though? Because you know the swastika is the sign that was used to do what? Slaughter men, fake Jews. But now, you're using a sign that was used to slaughter millions. Not 6 million, hundreds of millions of natives.
Right.
Do what God commands you to do. You say you love God, right? Let's see if you love God. Come on.
I got her back here.
Come on.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 22.
Let's see if you love God.
Ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images
Come on.
of silver, and the ornament of thy molten images of gold.
Because this isn't gold and silver. His is. I see silver. And most rosaries are gold and silver, right? Come on.
Thou shalt cast them away.
Thou shalt do what?
Cast them away.
You should throw it away.
As a menstruous cloth.
Bro, if a woman came with a period rag and put it on your chest, what you gonna do? Bro, you gonna do more, bro. You're gonna end up in the priest and locked up because you're gonna do something that's gonna get you in trouble. God is comparing that, bro, to a menstruous rag. And it said, thou shalt what?
Thou shalt say unto it.
No, you shall cast it away. Come on, stay with me.
Thou shalt cast them away.
You should throw it away
as a menstruous cloth.
So what you gonna do? Do it right now. Don't do it for me. Do it because you love God. Both of you. Because, bro, this was used to kill your people, my brother. How are you gonna wear this? How are you gonna wear this, bro? Throw it out, bro. Don't put it in your pocket. Throw it away, bro.
The garbage right there.
This is right, bro. That is basura, bro. Bro,
I can't do that though. My grandma bought me this.
Bro, who? Your grandma bought you this. But guess what, bro? Guess what? Your grandma didn't know this, though, bro. Now you're gonna say you're gonna hold on to it because of grandma, bro. Remember, watch this. Give me that real quick. Love love more than me, Matthews. Matter of fact, bro, because your grandma bought it, you gonna hold on to that? Yeah. Now who? Okay, hold on. But who is supposed to obey more? Your grandmother or Christ? I'm asking you straight up. Who do you love more? Your grandmother or God? You gotta think about that, bro. Bro, you actually gotta think about that. So think about it. I'm gonna look. Real talk. I used to have a rosary. Now you know who bought me that rosary? My grandmother too. No, I'm in BSing you. Throughout high school, I had a rosary. My grandmother bought me that rosary. She bought it for me. But guess what? Once I found out about it, guess what I did? I threw it away. Cause you know why? I knew my grandmother bought it for me out of ignorance. I knew she didn't know what I knew. So I'm like, you know what, Grandma? I threw it away, but I want you to listen to me, Grandma. What you try to teach me all these years, bro, Grandma, is not the truth. So how are you gonna say because Grandma bought it, you're gonna hold on to it? Do what God says. Be up real quick. Come on.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 37.
Watch this.
He that loveth father or mother more than me.
Stop right there. It says, he that loves father or mother or grandmother, watch this,
is not what? He that loveth father or mother more than me.
Meaning, if you are going to hold your grandmother above God's words, read on.
Is not worthy of me.
It's what?
Is not worthy of me.
Because, bro, you see us up here? You know how many of our own fathers, mothers have lied to us, teaching us white Jesus, Christmas, New Year's. You know what we did? We said, nah. Even though my mom told me that, I'm gonna follow what the Bible says, bro. It don't matter if your mother bought you that or your grandmother bought you that. Who you gonna listen to? God or your grandmother? So what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? Read it again. Read it again.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Because you want to be worthy of God, my brother. And don't put it right there. Throw it right there. Throw it right there where it says the bed. Come on, brother. Come on. Yo, clap it.
That's right.
And bro, and you ain't do it for me. Trust me. Trust me.
He put his in his bag.
Where's it at? Bro, throw that out, bro. Come on.
That's right.
And again,
You
ain't do it for us. Trust me. You know what you did it for? You did it for God.
That's right.
You did it for God because listen, I'm just a brother. I'm just a messenger. You didn't do it for me. I hope you leave not thinking you did it for men. Nah, we're not man pleasers. You did it because you want to please the Father. You understand that? Now look, I'm going to show you something else. Matthew 23 and 9. Because the Pope, right? What does the word Pope mean? It means father, like in Spanish, padre, right? Padre. Padre León el 14, right? Tengo un rosario. Ah, ¿por qué no? ¿Por qué no? Porque tú amas al Papa, ¿sí o no? Watch this. Come on.
The book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 9. And call no man your father.
Watch this. Pay attention.
And call no man your father
Raphael.
upon the earth.
God says, and call no man father upon earth. Why?
For one is your father, which is in heaven.
Think about it. This is all the Bibles. Christ said, call no man father on earth. Now they call themselves popes. Pope Leo the 14th. The word pope means father. You don't think they know this? They know that because the word pope actually means vicar. Meaning, pope vicar, meaning what they call themselves are the representation of Christ on earth. Bro, which man has authority to say they're the representative of Christ on earth? Nobody. But ignorantly, we say, oh yeah, Papa, the Pope, the 14th, we clap our hands. Bro, the Catholic Church is the most demonic church that's ever been on earth, bro.
That's right.
So I pray, brothers, that y'all just keep the fire and y'all learn more.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games, man.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We're pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.